Hey, my name is Jim. I'm part owner of Will and Jim's Country Cafe. I pretty much handle everything in the kitchen and bookwork and that kind of thing.
I'm Willow, and I am part owner of Willow and Jim's Country Cafe, and I do the pies, the soups, and waiting for seeing out front. We've been in operation for 25 years, and we've lived on property for 10 years.
Well, we kind of grew into it. We were told there was a restaurant going up for sale and we should take a look at it, and we did, and we bought it, and not really knowing what we were getting into or knowing much about Sylvana, but we certainly have grown into it. It wasn't something we were looking to do. I had been in a restaurant for 24 or 25 years prior and knew it was time to probably go out on our own.
This is a farming community, and the people here are amazing. They just open arms when we moved in, and very supportive, very community oriented with our fire department with a 4-H here. It's just a great environment to raise kids.
It's been great. I mean, don't let anybody tell you that it's not great. It's great. You know, we have the best tenants in the world, and our tenants have the best landlord in the world, and it works great. My commute is 18 steps to or from work. Being in the restaurant business, there's the little half-hour jobs that can build up and become a burden, where I can walk those 18 steps and bang it out and get it done. I don't have to drive home, or I can stay on top of things better.
The benefit is people get to enjoy it too. And I love to garden, so that's kind of one of my passions. And so it's fun just getting to be able to share that with people.
We've had it 25 years. The prior owners had it, I believe, 14. There's 4, 5, 6 years before that. Well, everything you see is an update, and it's been updated and tore down. The old buildings flooded. It's flooded since year one. 1950, 51 was when it was built. All the plumbing, all the electrical, everything was a mess. We couldn't raise the building. We looked into it. We were told we couldn't rebuild it because we're in floodplain, but we found otherwise, and we worked through it for 3-4 years of permitting and studies and architect updates. Everything's new. We haven't changed anything. We haven't added to anything. It was built as a restaurant for restaurant owners by restaurant owners, and so it performs as designed. It's very profitable. Let's put it that way. The best way. And any of our books are available through either us or our accountant. It's all there. Food costs are food costs. If you're in the industry, you're probably shooting for 30% food costs. If you're under that, good for you. We don't panic about a little spike in this cost or that cost. We're pretty unscientific that way. We go with the flow. Employee costs, we have minimal employees. I have 9. Nobody's full-time.
Our busiest times probably early morning. We open the doors 7 o'clock, and by 7:30 we're rolling. Weekends 7 o'clock sometimes. It goes right on through lunch, and maybe around 2 we start kind of slowing down a little bit, and then you'll get those last minute stragglers that'll come in. Usually when couples come in, if a guy orders a chicken fried steak breakfast, the girl almost always orders an Eggs Benedict. Our pancakes are famous here. They're thin, they're huge. Some people get them, it's always a shock. But and that's probably the most photographed thing.
If you're in the restaurant business, you probably already know the labor-intensive nature of it, and so that doesn't change. That's going to be there. I've always thought, if you could ask a restaurant owner what kind of things are there that keep you awake at night, we have a pretty limited list of what keeps us awake at night, because it kind of takes care of itself. I don't know of a more turnkey situation. You literally could walk in and start, if somebody wanted to come in and do a dinner house, an upscale dinner bistro kind of place. I think it's a good look, really. They could do that. Obviously, there's even be some revamping involved, but a perfect person comes in with a breakfast and lunch idea. Everything goes. I mean, from yard maintenance stuff. We got lawnmowers and pressure washer, and we got generator. It's as turnkey as turnkey has ever been done. Seriously.
We bought property in the Caribbean, and we're going to do a VRBO down there. And that dream has been there for probably 15 years. And so we're excited about this next venture, and we still feel like we're young enough to do it, and let's just do it.
I love the way it runs as mom and pop. We're a unique couple in that way. She likes to work outside and do all that kind of stuff, and I don't mind it. I just don't really have the time. This takes, so it's a good mix of both of us. So if a mom and pop type of a situation, a lot of energy, someone with an understanding of Americana.
Oh my gosh. I know the day we leave, I'll bawl my head off. And I know the day when I get down there, I'm going to be the happiest person ever. The community people here they've just been awesome. They've stood behind us through all of COVID, that whole mess, and the rebuild. They just were a rally behind us and said, please make it happen, because we don't want you to go. We want you to stay. You guys have amazing food. We love it here. Do it.
Do it.
And just do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of anything. It's just, risk is one thing. You can overcome risks that maybe didn't pan out. Regret, I have found, it gets heavier and heavier and heavier over time. So everybody looks back and says, boy, I wish I'd have bought that house. I wish I'd have done this. Don't wish about it. If it's talking to your heart and you think you have a shot, don't regret it.